გაჯიბნებს ხო გესმით ჩემ მეც მიყურეთ ხოლმე და მე აქედან ჩეკინგს გაგიკეთებთ ვის გაქვთ არასწორად რა თუ რაღაცა ხო კარგი ყველას რა მეც შევეკოდეთ აქცენტი უბრალოდ ყველა სპიკერი როცა შეიცვლება შესაბამისი არხები გააკონტროლეთ რომ იჯდეთ იმას ხო? ანუ თქვენი ენა უნდა ეკითხოთ თქვენ გამავალ არხს. სინქრონიზდებს გესმით ხო ჩემი ხმა?
We have to wait for 1 minute. The copies of a conclusion and recommendation now provided to all the participants, and we will start in 2 minutes. And summarize briefly the 3 productive days we've had here. I will try to be very short to save our time to very important and interesting part of our today meeting, ceremony of it will be a ceremony, our ceremony, and also final remarks. The symposium was attended by high-level representation, Georgia's Prime Minister, and ITU elected official opened the conference, which was followed by a ministerial roundtable on a post-2015 development agenda and future priorities for ICT and ICT for development policy. Other topics featured during the symposium, including big data for development and the future of ICT measurement, measuring competition, regulation and affordability of ICT services, current and future work of telecommunication ICT indicators and ICT household indicators, including reports by the expert group on telecommunication ICT indicators and expert group on ICT household indicators and data quality, big data and open data. A special session on international coordination of ICT measurement was held at the occasion of a 10th anniversary of a partnership on measuring ICT for development. For the first time, the ITU Measuring the Information Society report was launched at Symposium during a special launch ceremony. A session dedicated to the discussions of the result of the report took place, followed by a panel debate on the ICT Development Index. Based on the symposium presentation and discussions, draft summary of a conclusion and recommendation has been prepared, and there is a draft document in front of you. You can see it on your tables. I would like to thank each of you for your tremendous contribution, your spirit, and high attendance. In response, let me value and save you time. I will not go through each and every article on a summary now. I will give you time to provide a comment to the draft document in an indicated email. At the end of the document, the email is provided by the end of the document by the December 12th. You can provide comments by email. The summary of conclusion and recommendation will be also attached to the final report. By this, let me finish the session and hand over to the more attractive session of the award ceremony. And I would like to give the floor and ask to the chairman, Mr. Dmitry Kumsishvili, to continue the chair the session. But before, we have a small announcement regarding our next plans after the sessions and our ceremony. I would like to ask the representative of Georgian National Communication Commission. I can see the Ratis Khilpladze, but I think that he will be soon in the room, and he will provide more information about its evening gala dinner, which will be held at 7 o'clock. But before, as I know, you have a small excursion to the Justice House to see how our one-stop shop and e-government most advanced system is work, and you will find how attractive it is to the other countries. Thank you very much, and wish you everything success. Thank you. Yeah, I would like to give the floor to Mr. Dimitri Kumsishvili to start our ceremony and also represent. No, okay.
I think that we should ask
Ask to Mr. Dr. Cosmos Zawazao and other representatives. To take the panelist place and continue the session. Thank you.
So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to this afternoon session. As you can see in the program, we are now going to an award-giving ceremony. And I would like just to give you some background information about the World Telecommunications Indicators Symposium. This is an event which has been around for the past 15 years, and we believe that it has come of age. When it started with only about 80 people, and it was called WTIM, which meant that it was a meeting. Following its establishment in 2010, it established a group called Expert Group on Telecommunications Indicators. In 2012, it established the group on households indicators. So you can see year by year it has been evolving. And since then, except for the few moments when it was held in Geneva, it has been roaming from country to country. And to those countries that hosted, we are most grateful. And we would like to recognize them and their effort and commitment this afternoon. Then in 2012, when we met in Bangkok, Thailand, because of the magnitude and growth of this particular meeting, it was so decided by this meeting that it had to graduate to become a symposium and not just simply a meeting. And the first such meeting, when it became a symposium, was held in Mexico last year. And as you can see, the numbers have been growing from strength to strength. This year, we have got, as you will see, a huge number of countries. And the group, in terms of constituencies, is highly diverse. And the number of regions present, the number of participants in terms of their specialty is also diverse. So this afternoon, we would like, naturally, to recognize those that made sacrifices and hosted us year after year. And I would like to call upon the following representatives of countries to come and sit in the order that I'm going to call them. The representative of Egypt, please, if you could come and join us. Representative of Mauritius. Do we have Mauritius in the room? Okay, I move on to Thailand. If you could kindly come and take your floor, the seat. Okay, this is Mauritius, right. So Thailand. And the representative of Mexico, if you could also join us. Okay, so I would like to call upon the representative of Georgia to come to the podium for, Honorable Minister. So the Director of the Telecommunication Development Bureau, Mr. Brahima Sanu, he has the pleasure of presenting some trophies and certificates to these countries. So we have just ended the award-giving ceremony. And I would like now to ask the director maybe to stand up and come forward. May we have a wireless microphone? Yes. Yeah. Okay, there is one there. Meanwhile, let me just say we apologize because of time. You only have the report in one language, but the translators are working very hard to make sure that it is in the 6 languages of the Union. And the report that you got is a shorthand of the report. It's very short. You are going to get a thick document. It's being posted on the web. You have 2 weeks to read the report, to revise and to amend as necessary. You have got the contact details where you can send your comments, and they are certainly going to be taken on board. Then you also have before you an evaluation form so that we can continue to improve and make this event the event that you expect. So with these words, I would like to invite the representative of Egypt, if you could come forward, please. So Egypt hosted in 2009, and for that recognition, the director of the BDT would like to present a trophy.
On behalf of the ITU, it is my great pleasure to present to you this trophy for the support of Egypt to ITU and for organizing the World Telecommunication Indicators and ICT Indicators meeting in 2009. A great pleasure.
There is a certificate that comes with it. The representative of Mauritius, if you could please come forward.
Hey, how are you? Again, on behalf of all the ITU and all its membership, it is my great honor to present to you this trophy in recognition of the support of Mauritius to ITU and for hosting WTIS meeting. It was in 2011. 11.
So let us have the certificate, please.
This certificate, this goes with it.
Okay. Thank you very much. The representative of Thailand, please.
On behalf of the ITU, it is my great honor to present to you this trophy for hosting the World Telecommunication and ICT Indicators meeting, and it was in Thailand that we rebaptized it Symposium. So it's a great pleasure to give you this trophy on behalf of ITU and all the membership. It's a certificate that goes with it.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. You may return to your seat. And I would like to call upon the representative of Mexico.
Buenos días. Hola. Hola. On behalf of the ITU, I would like to present this trophy to you and to the government of Mexico for hosting the first World Telecommunication and ICT Indicator Symposium.
The certificate.
This is a certificate that goes with it. Again, it is a great pleasure, as you know, hosting those events. It seems to be something very easy. We just come in and out. But beyond it, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress, and it's a lot of sacrifice and a lot of commitment. So now we are here. We all have all the conditions here to work. In addition to that, we all tasted the Georgian wine. We all have very nice meal. And all the people beyond that are here represented by His Excellency.
So, if I may, I want also invite Mr. Waktanga Bashidze.
Please.
Please.
The chairman.
Chairman of
On behalf of the ITU, I would say this time, and also all the ITU membership and all the participants here today, it is my great honor to hand over to you this trophy for organizing the World and hosting the World Telecommunication Indicators Symposium 2014. An applaud for our host.
So we will share.
Share. Yes. This is a good combination between the regulator and the government. And ITU in the middle.
Very good. So thank you very much. If all the recipients could just move forward for a group photo. And I would like to ask the 4 colleagues from IDS to join us for the group photo, please. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to congratulate all the recipients. And I see the end of Japan. Would you like to take the floor? Yes.
Thank you very much. First of all, we thank Georgia for your great hospitality. Due to the efforts by the government of Georgia and the ITU Secretariat, this symposium will be ending in a very successful manner. We would like to congratulate all of you on the success of the event this time. Japan thinks this symposium is highly important. There are a couple of reasons. Firstly, the ranking. The ranking is very important as an incentive to encourage each country to improve its ICT situations. But more importantly, measuring the Information Society report and the ICT Development Index reflect the real situation each country faces in the field of the ICT, which is definitely the best reference for policymakers, companies, and individuals. It is really the product of the quality of the data. Regarding the efforts of the ITU Secretariat to continuously improve the quality of the data of the IDI, we truly thank Sanu-san, Zawa-Zawa-san, Susan-san, Esperanza-san, Vanessa-san, even Iwan-san, and all of the persons related to the making process of the MIS report and the IDI. Thirdly, we recognize this symposium as the best place for the discussions of the ITC statistics and their application to the policy making, since ministers, policymakers, academics, and real professionals in the field of statistics and in the field of ICT can gather together and discuss intensively and actively for a couple of days. Considering these factors, Japan would like to raise its hand for a host country of the next WTIS if each of you allow this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The date of the next WTIS is for 3 days, from Monday the 30th November till Friday the 14th December next year. Most probably from Monday the 30th November till Wednesday the 2nd December. This is just after the WRC, World Radio Communication Conference, which will be held Monday the 2nd till Friday the 27th November next year in Geneva. And the WTIS is expected to be held before the Christmas season. Please make a note upon your diary. Thank you very much. The venue, however, is not fixed yet. Tokyo is not the venue. Japan would like to hold the WTIS in a local big city which is eager to create ICT society. You can go there by a bullet train, Shinkansen, from a major international airport of Japan, or there is a local international airport nearby which has a flight connection with Narita, Haneda, and Incheon of Korea. We'd like to make a final decision within our government after the final consultation with the Secretariat of ITU and announce the date and the venue by the end of this year. end of November and beginning of December is one of the best seasons in Japan. You can really enjoy the wonderful scenery of changing colors of trees and mountains into yellow and red. And since Japanese yen has been relatively cheap nowadays, you can also buy various Japanese goods and fabrics. And we would like all of you to come to Japan next year. Especially, we would like many people from Georgia and Mexico and Thai and Mauritius and Egypt to come to Japan. We would like to respond to your achievement and hospitality these 5 or 6 years next year. Lastly, once again, we would like to thank Georgia and the Secretariat of ITU, Georgia also, yes, sorry, for the successful enforcement of the 12th WTIS. And Japan look forward to seeing all of you next year in Japan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sensei. Thank you very much, Sensei.
Morrison. Yeah, we are going there. We are going. Morrison, please. So maybe I should say in Japanese, Hontoni domo arigato. That is, we are most grateful to.
The banner is already set. Thank you very much. So you take it. This is yours. I can take it. You can take it. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And this banner is waiting for you in Japan.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to hand over the microphone to the conference or symposium chairman, Honorable Minister, and congratulations again for hosting successfully this event and for getting the award. Thank you, please. Yeah.
I'm just invite right now the Wachtanga Bashidze and Sequoia, and after that is your remarks. Dear guests, let me open the last session of closing ceremony. And now I would like to invite Mr. Wachtanga Bashidze, Chairperson of the Commission, Georgia National Communication Commission, to make his closing remarks, please.
ბატონებო და ქალბატონებო, მოგესალმებით კიდევ ერთხელ. მინდა მოგილოცოთ ამ მნიშვნელოვანი სიმპოზიუმის წარმატებით ჩატარება. მოხარებული ვარ, რომ აღნიშნულ ღონისძიებაზე განხილულია მრავალი მნიშვნელოვანი საკითხი. უწინარესად აღსანიშნავია ის, რომ პირველად ამ სიმპოზიუმის პარაგრაფში გამოქვეყნდა
of this conference, and it was a very important job. The index and its report was stated, and also worldwide rates, and this had made this symposium and issue of indicators enormously successful and famous. At the same time, I should like to say cheers and congratulations to Denmark, to the on the case of leadership in this field, and Denmark had gained the name of the most dynamic country. Yes, it's first told for a 5 steps, 5 positions, others, competitors. These are countries, along with others, who improved immensely the telecommunication indicators for the last days. Let me make you sure that our rate will be even more impressive in the next year. I should like to stress that very important moment as very successful presentations and very interesting information which we have had here, especially we here had listened to very important information about households, and besides we liked to set up very good environment both for work, for entertaining. Of course, it's up to you to evaluate us, and maybe in spite of some shortcomings, these 3 or a little bit more days we will have as a very good remembrance. And once again, let me say thanks for your visit and for such kind of successful job. Good luck. Zalze mokale video ikne ba echla na chwenebi romelis muam zada sam divnom romelis.
If we can see this video, please.
You're a falling star, you're the getaway car, you're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're the swimming pool on an August day, and you're the perfect thing to say. And you play it calm, but it's kinda cute. Oh, when you smile at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend that you don't know it's true, 'cause you can see it when I look at you. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing. You're every line, you're every word, you're everything. You're a kerosene, you're a wishing well, and you light me up when you ring my bell. You're a mystery, you're from outer space, you're every minute of my everyday. And I can't believe that I'm your man, and I get to kiss you, baby, just because I can. Whatever comes our way, I will see it through, and you know that's what all love can do. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing. You're every line, you're every word, you're everything. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you, you make me sing. You're every line, you're every word, you're everything. You're every song, and I sing along, 'cause you're my everything. Yeah. So la 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 la. So la 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 la
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Very warm and memorable video. Now I would like to invite Mr. Tengiz Tsekwawa, Deputy Executive Director from National Statistics Office of Georgia, to make his closing remarks.
Thank you very much, Chair. Honorable guests, colleagues, again, Geostat, on behalf of Geostat, we would like to express our big appreciation of this event, and we are honored to participate in the symposium, in the ITU symposium. It's really very symbolic that the symposium started right after the completion of the most important statistical activity in Georgia, which is the general population census. You may know that in November, Georgia conducted the population census, and we look forward to obtaining the results and using the results, first of all. And these results, we think that will be very useful and provide us very new information on different aspects of our households, of our agricultural activity, and obviously our ICT indicators. Since new and updated frame of our population provides completely completely improved actually opportunities to measure progress, including the ICT indicators. As we discussed during these days, the demand side of the ICT indicators, the households, is very important. And apart from our close cooperation with the National Communication Commission of Georgia, we look forward to improving our surveys of households. We look forward to discussing these issues with the working group on household indicators, and we hope that in the future Georgia will be able to actually provide you with all the indicators that are available, and will be able to monitor and provide more improved and more comprehensive list of all the indicators. Thank you very much again. We look forward to meeting you at the future forums, and it was really our pleasure to welcome you in Georgia. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite Mr. Brahim Asano, Director of Telecommunication Development Bureau, ITU, to make his closing remarks. Please, sir.
Excellency, Mr. Dimitri Kumchishvili, First Deputy Minister of Economy and Sustainable Development, Republic of Georgia, Mr. Vakhtang Abashidze, Chairman of Georgian Communications Commission, Mr. Tengiz Tsekwawa, Deputy Executive Director of the National Statistics Office of Georgia, ministers, deputy ministers, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. It has been 3 days, fantastic 3 days of hard work, of friendship, and of enjoyment, because we spent 3 days of our life here in Georgia. It's 3 days of our life. We are not working only. We are living our life, and it was so enjoyable. Thanks to all of you. Thank you. Thank you. As the curtains close on this 12th World Telecommunication and ICT Indicator Symposium, I would like to thank you all for coming to what has been, for me, and I hope for you, all of you, a remarkable event. I would like to extend our deep appreciation to the government of Georgia for the exemplary hospitality provided to us. And Japan have to try to beat Georgia. This is a positive competition, and we look forward to it. In particular, I would like to thank the Prime Minister and the Vice Prime Minister for gracing us with their presence and opening this great event. The event has evolved and it's growing very fast. Here in Tbilisi, we had more than 250 participants coming for 79 member states and also for other entities like private sector, business, academia, and very high specialists who join us here for this meeting. We had ministers, deputy and vice ministers, director generals, leaders of UN agencies, private sector, and academia. And we also had 30% of female participation, 30%. It is good, but let's do better next year. Ladies and gentlemen, over these 3 days, we have heard from prominent group of leaders and specialists. In our conversations, I was very happy to see that we looked beyond today. We focus on the role of statistics and indicators in the post-2015 development agenda. Actually, over these 3 days, we are shaping a vision for a future of measuring ICTs. Judging by the overall performance by countries on the ICT Development Index this year, I can only expect higher performance in the future. Mr. Morrison from Japan was telling me during one event that Japan is now in the football match, in the football team, because Japan is 11th on the list. And he expects Japan to come in a basketball team. So we hope all the best to Japan. And for all this to happen, we should continue to provide quality and, more importantly, timely indicators. This is our responsibility to us all. It's our responsibility. If we don't get them, we did not input them. The output will always be the result of our input. Let's work on that. Another key issue for this year's WTIS is the increasing importance of big data and open data. We explore answers to questions such as, what is the role of big data for the future measurement, and how can big data help us to improve the monitoring of the information society? At the end of the debate, I can say that we all agreed that big data offers huge opportunities for new indicators for everyone, and that big data, in fact, is transforming, if have not yet transformed, the way we do things, including ICT statistics. I noted a lot of interest for big data and open data. For this reason, I have decided to organize a special event on big data and open data in 2015 in order for us to continue the conversation we started here. Because we have to help. we must and we have to help countries to build their capacity in dealing with the opportunities and challenges brought by the data revolution. I hope to see you all there. This will be in preparation to Japan, because I can see this kind of meeting is just 3 days. Either you talk about a lot of things and you remain a bit superficial, or you go in depth and you reduce the number of people interested. So this was just awareness raising. This meeting is going to be to go further to continue discussion in preparation of Japan 2015. At this point, allow me to thank the group, the expert group on the telecommunication and ICT indicators, and the expert group on ICT as all indicators for their artwork over the years and in 2014. I invite you to continue your great work. Again, let's give a round of applause to those people who are making everything happen. Before I conclude, let me thank all the panelists and moderators for facilitating very interactive and lively discussions and debate. To you as a participant, I would just say, bravo. You were always in the room and on time. It's not evident. This is a clear indication of how serious you take this work, and it's very encouraging for me as director of the ITU's Telecommunication Development Bureau, because you are telling me I'm doing something useful, which is very encouraging. I promise I will continue to do the job. Our work would not have been possible without the excellent services provided by the host country. Services in the conference room, services outside the conference room, and services also in the social event. I don't drink wine, but I smell the Georgian wine. I can tell you, those who drank the wine were drunk. I did not drink, I was happy. And also, I drank Borjomi. This sparkling water you can find only here in Georgia. Those who do not drink it, you have to drink it before leaving. And it doesn't have any chemical added to it. It's just coming from the soil. Please drink it. It's good for health. Again, thank you very much. And I would like to thank the interpreters. Their job is very difficult. Interpreting someone like me, a Francophone, trying to speak English in Georgia. So it's very difficult to interpret. Thank you very much to you. And also all the people who have been working behind the scene to make our stay enjoyable and very useful and productive on the professional era. I would like, with your permission, to give a special thank to the member of my team in Geneva and here in Tbilisi who did a fantastic job. And there's a leadership of the Dr. Cosmas Zavazava. Can you stand up? He's not very tall, but this is the man. Susan Telcher and the team, you saw. Stand up, all of you. This is the team behind the report you have seen. You don't need to weigh a lot to do a good job. Thank you very much. And, of course, I would like to thank the government of Japan for its kind offer to us WTIS 2015. Thank you very much. As I said, organizing this kind of event, I've got a lot of stress, a lot of organization, a lot of even money, a lot of money. Let's put it this way. And also a lot to do to make it better than others. This is why we have decided to award those who have organized the event. So we look forward to your award also in Japan. And wherever it is in Japan, you will find us there. So I'm sure that we will all leave Tbilisi with renewed enthusiasm and commitment. My team and I, we are committed and very enthusiastic about the work we are doing. So we want to share this enthusiasm with you and this commitment for us to do what we can to make this world a better place to live. On this note, I wish you a safe journey home, and I extend my greetings to your families. See you in Japan 2015. I thank you very much. Didi Modlova.
I have a very formal speech, but after what Mr. Sano did, I don't think that I should read it. Yeah, it's very formal, and it's about what plan do we have in Georgia and how we should increase the penetration and other things. But right now, I want to thank you, Mr. Sano. Thank you, Mr. Cosmos. Thank all of you to prepare this great meeting. And I want to mention the participation of Ratis Hirtladze. And if I may, I want to ask him to come here. Please, if you don't mind. Because this is the guy who came in 2013 to Mr. Akaki Harulidze and then to our office and told us that, may we host this event? Honestly, on the time, we clearly don't understand what kind of event this is, but we understand that it should be very important. But time by time, all the government involved on this process. And you know that here in Georgia, we increased the level of participation. Our Prime Minister was here, our Vice Prime Minister was here. So today, this symposium is high-level symposium. It is not right now the symposium of the specialists only. So it is the symposium of policymakers as well. And I want to special thanks to the RATI, and also special thanks to Mr. Akaki Harulidze, who is the member of, if you don't mind. Who is the commissioner and member of our Telecommunications Commission. Also, with thanks a lot, Mr. Vakhtang Abashidze. Please, if you don't mind to stand here with me. And I also would like to thank you, Mr. Jamal Vashakidze. Mr. Jamal is one of the most experienced guy in telecommunications in Georgia. And he makes the great effort to prepare and to support us here. So one more time, I would like to thank all of you. I hope that not only our job is important, but our recreation is important as well. So I hope that you can find the time and come again to Georgia in your vacations with your families. So you are warm welcome and we are waiting you. Thank you very much, all of you, and hope see you soon again. I think that was close. The official part. Okay, I would like to ask Rati to make some remarks and afterward.
First of all, thanks so much. Thanks so much for these words. It's really exciting for all of us.
Rati, I apologize.
Yeah.
I should say thank you to the Irakli. Hashibadze.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I would like to thank you, our team in GNCC and in the ministry, who took a lot of effort to have this event in Georgia. Thank you. Thank you to this team who is standing over there. And last, I'd like to make one just technical announcement that for those delegates who pre-registered for excursion to the public service hall, passes will depart at 4 o'clock. I'm sure you will enjoy. This is very exciting place and hope that you will like it. So thanks so much for everything, for visiting Georgia.
One more time, thank you very much. The official part of the ceremony is closed. Thank you very much.
Announce something. My colleagues are working to send you all a link to the video you just saw, so you can share with your families back home. Oh, okay. You see, they are more efficient than myself. That's good. I'm very happy. And also, I think that they're sending to you the photo of the meeting right now. You see? So before I talk, they do it. This is the team I have. Thank you. It's coming from my heart. Some were written, some were just coming from my heart. But you made it. Yes. What's coming from your heart? Man light on it. Should be sincere. You made it. Really, it's great. Great time. Great time.
So we will see each other in the evening.
Not Kaka,